Good morning, fifth graders. It is Thursday, May 28th, and pretty normal day today. We are down to 2 academic days left, or 2 days left to get new information and things for the grade book. So please make sure you're active. There are 2 Zoom meetings today. I would love to see you guys at one of those 2 Zoom meetings, the same usual time frames, 10:30 and 1:30. Does not matter which one you attend. They'll be basically the same activity. We are going to play a game again today. Please bring a pencil and something to write on. A little bit different game than what we've been playing, what we played last time, but it is definitely going to be a game. So have some fun, show up. Love to see everybody. For activities today, for our lessons, we are pretty straightforward again. Math. For my on-level group, you have a video to watch and an exit ticket, still dealing with surface area. Actually, I take that back. It is an ed puzzle for this one, but it is a same thing, dealing with surface area. There will be a quick quiz tomorrow for my on-level group. So again, if you are struggling with something on surface area or anything for the last probably couple of weeks since our last quick quiz, make sure you're asking questions. Make sure you checking in with me to make sure we understand what we're doing with that, because that's going to be your last score that goes into the grade book for that level. And then today for my accelerated group, you're going to take yesterday's, I don't want to call it an experiment, but yesterday's data collection where you were supposed to jot down an 8-hour period of time what you did for each of those categories, and hopefully came up with a total. And then you're going to turn that data and that information into percents. And then today you're going to share out that information in a discussion. So the discussion should tell you what to do, and just follow the directions on what it asks for. And that will be your participation today, is to simply go through the participation and do that in the discussion. Science today, there is a little bit more about simple machines. It is going to ask you to go around your house and find simple machines around your house and do those kinds of things. And there is an exit ticket, but the exit ticket is more along the lines of you just simply recording what you found for each of those simple machines. And I would venture to guess that most of the categories will have something in your house that is a simple machine for that category. But if there's something you didn't find, there's something you didn't find. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't stress out about the fact you have to find something that for each category. Just answer honestly. Follow the directions for that as well. There is a directions for the scavenger hunt. So watch the video, obviously, and then take part in the scavenger hunt for the activity, and then report back in the exit ticket. Like I said, guys, we are kind of winding down here. So after this week, after Friday, I'm going to start entering those grades into the grade book. And then all of next week is simply trying to catch up. If there's something you're struggling with, something that you have that needs to be retaken, something that you have that's missing, make sure you're checking Infinite Campus. It has a list of things that are missing and where to look for those. And but if you still can't find it, or if you're not sure what you can do to help raise a grade or something, contact me and I'll do my best to try to point you in the right direction. I'm not going to offer extra credit, guys. That's not what this is about. You can go back and finish and do anything that we've done. I don't think I've closed many folders that still had people who were missing some of those assignments. So it's one of the reasons we have 5 or 6 weeks of folders open, because I've still got a couple of people for each week. But that's your extra credit, is going back and completing the activities that we've already put in front of you. So there won't be any extra credit. Remember that you do have the option of taking a letter grade versus the pass-fail option. And it's not necessarily pass-fail, it's pass-no grade, which simply means you're just not being graded for that semester or that quarter, I guess it would be, of distance learning. But if you want the letter grade, you have to let me know. You have to contact me, and it could be you, it could be your parents. I'd suggest you, since you have the ability to communicate with me through Schoology. It's a pretty easy process. I think at this point I've had about 16 or 17 students connect with me, or parents. So if you're interested in keeping your letter grade, instead of just having a pass show up in your grade on your report card, please let me know so I can add you to the list. And when we get to the grading period or at making the report cards, I can change those grades accordingly. Okay. Other than that, guys, like I said, I hope to see a bunch of you at the Zoom today. And oh, by the way, next week we are going to have a Zoom, and Fitz and I have decided that we are going to combine our Zoom meetings. So we're going to try to do something a little bit together. So we're not trying to overschedule you guys either and spending a half an hour with her and a half an hour with me. We might do a little bit longer Zoom or something that is combined with the two classes, but we are going to make it specific times so that we are not having big combo classes or one of our sessions isn't well attended and then the other one isn't. So we're still going to plan on the 10:30 and 1:30 time periods. If you figure out that something is conflicting with that time and you'd like to Zoom with us, please let us know. We'll try to adjust, or we'll try to let the situation know. But as of right now, and we'll definitely give you more information on Friday or early next week. But right now, the plan is for my 10:30, this is Tuesday, my 10:30 group to Zoom, my 10:30 Zoom to be my accelerated group, or the group that has Fitz in the morning. Okay, you guys are going to be the ones who are expected to show up to the 10:30, and I will only give you that link. I will not send out both links to both groups. And then my morning group, or my on-level math group, you guys will be the 1:30 session, on Tuesday. Okay. So Tuesday is the day for those Zooms. I know it says both those days, but in fifth grade, guys, we have a much different scenario. We don't have a lot of A day, B day changes. We don't have a class period every day or a class period every hour changing kids. So a lot of that schedule is based on the 7th and 8th grade schedule, where they literally have a different group of kids every hour and they want to say goodbye to all of them. We've only got 2 chunks of kids for the most part. And so we're kind of trying to keep it as similar as we've had it these last couple of months. And we're just, only difference is we're separating those 2 groups into your actual classes. So like I said, if you're in my morning group, you should not receive a link to come to the 10:30 Zoom meeting. You're only going to receive the link for the 1:30 Zoom meeting. So just keep that in mind. But we would love to see everybody. It's just going to kind of be a little bit of a send off and maybe some activities, some sharing, some highlights. Try to do maybe some fun things and see how that all works out. But it's like I said, it's winding down, guys. I know you guys are all anxious for summer to begin. I don't know how that summer is going to look either, but it'll definitely be one less thing on your plate to have to worry about checking in every day and doing those kinds of things. I know for some of us, that's been pretty stressful. For some of us, though, it's been the one thing that we kind of get to look forward to each day. So hopefully it's not a major issue, but I really hope that when we get to that point, that you guys are going to continue to be when we come back next year, you guys are going to come back and say hi and do those kinds of things. So we'll talk more about that on Tuesday. Don't forget the parade. I know it's kind of an awkward time, 1 to 3. Hopefully you guys will get the opportunity to show up. I know you got to have a parent or somebody be able to drive you. There's no real carpool opportunities, those kinds of things, but love to see everybody. We'll be there on Wednesday. So again, more stuff we'll talk about at the Zoom meeting next week, but please show up to today's Zoom meeting, one of the 2 of them, 10:30, 1:30. Today's are open for either you to attend either one. It will be kind of a fun little game activity. So have a great day. Good luck with everything. Don't forget to ask questions.